So let's kind of go back over some of the main places to put these banner signs. Miss Ruffin, go ahead and break it down and we'll kind of get it back in tune. Tony, what's going on? Good to see you in here. We got Tamisha already in the building early. Let's go ahead and get to it, Miss Ruffin.
All right. So some of the main places, one of the best places are your dollar stores, your Dollar General, your Family Dollar. I don't usually do Dollar Tree because they're usually in a strip mall and there's no place. But when you drive into Dollar General, sometimes there's a telephone pole on the right-hand side, or there might be one across the lawn on the left-hand side. Get that sign on that pole as high up as you can, and it makes it hard for them to pull it down. If you have, if they don't have it, you can use the H stand. Um, just be aware we're in election time. There are signs out there. Don't put your signs by those. Um, because when they do the clean sweep of the town, your signs will get caught up in it. Another good place is um your pharmacies. So your Walgreens drive-through on the back side of the building. When they're sitting there in the drive-through line, eye view, they see your sign. So I've gotten calls off of those Walgreens and CVS. Um, those are the best places. Also, Brad mentioned um, at the stop signs on the streets that are like your back roads, the streets off of the main roads are a good place to put them at the four-way stop signs. And usually you can have put it on the pole. Do you do H stands at the stop sign, Brad?
Nah, I didn't even think about that. The Walmarts and the Sam's and stuff like that. As long as I kind of would do it on the back road that goes into it. Like every Walmart seemed like it got a little back road that take you to the back hood. I'll put it towards there, not really like the main front one where they might do lawn and cleaning it up and stuff like that. Where they almost forget about it back there.
Right. And when you're using your H stands, if you're using your H stands, put it not in the grass because when they do the lawn care, your signs are going bye-bye. But if there's a spot that's dirt or mulch, be very strategic where you're placing your signs because you want it to last as long as possible. So dirt, mulch, that's where you want to put it, not where the grass is high or there's lawn care and the guys, your signs are in the way. So those are just a few tips as to where to put your signs and that have been very, very lucrative for some of us.
Yep. Thank you so much for breaking that down. I think that's gems for days right there. Because some people they'll get the signs and then now they just sitting there stuck like, all right, what do I do now? It's like you got to go to work. And like I said today, I put out 10 of them just doing my everyday thing today. It don't matter. I put one in Simpsonville today. I put two in Spartanburg today. I think I put a three up in Greer today. Just by everywhere I go. When I'm about to eat, after I eat, I'm looking. I'm just always looking to put it somewhere. It ain't like I'm trying to tell you to lift 200 pounds on the bench press. It ain't that serious. It's like take the sign out your car and put it in the ground and watch it work. And you want to take massive action. Like if you feel like 10 is too much, I really want to put out 100 a day. You know what I'm saying? That's when I know I'm making some real moves. But me, right now, like I said, just off the all of the ones, I probably got about 300 signs put all throughout South Carolina right now. And I even put some in North Carolina right when the hurricane was over. I just still put some out there on some stop signs out there and everything. Man, I'm telling you, my phone rang literally 50 to 100 times a day just off the signs. I'm not even running ads just yet. I'm telling y'all. So you got to take massive action. What you think is like, all right, I'm going to start here. No, multiply it by 10. Multiply what you thinking by 10 because that's the massive action that it take to get the result that you literally want in the back of your head. You're like, yo, I want to deal by this month. All right, well, you need to take massive action. You can't just be acting like I'm gonna put two, three signs over here and think that. And even if you did get a couple hits, you got to remember the sign might catch fatigue after a while. Like, all right, people in that area already done hit you. and then you ain't got what they need, or you can't provide what they need. You gotta have them. You gotta have them coming. Hey, I got so many signs. People be like, "Yeah, I saw your sign on this road." I'll be like, "Man, which city?" I don't know which road. I don't know which road we put these things on. I just know the cities. And then I just, hey, this is all the houses I got. Even if you don't feel like you might need it, maybe you got a friend in Seneca or Greenville or Greer. Huh, here go everything I got. Do you know? And if you know anybody, send them my way. And then you'll be surprised how many people just start hitting you. I know it. Hey, my friend put me on your website. I'm looking for a place to live. Like it just worked full circle. So my biggest takeaway for everybody to take away from this is, man, you got to take massive action. Massive action. Me and Miss Ruffin closing on 2 deals tomorrow. I close on
Ooh,
1 deal today.
yes.
45,000. I netted 7,500 out of that deal.
Let's go.
Easy.
Yes,
And then
yes.
just before that this week, I had I probably, what was it, like 6 of them. It was six houses I got rented. And the way I got it worked out with the owner, I take the first month's rent. Come on, man. Your boy went stupid. It was $17,000 a month. I'll be like, man, I don't see how people not doing this shit. It's too easy. But I go back and look at it and be like, man, I took massive action for this stuff to flow like this. I took massive action, put myself out there, put on YouTube when I didn't want to be on YouTube for being in mobile homes. Running ads. I spent $4,000, $5,000 in ads. You feel me? Like man, I tried everything, and then the more I've been doing it, the more it's coming back. The money ain't real. Once you get money in, man, put it right back to the business. Dive deeper. You know, dive deeper, because you know if it worked once, it can work 20 more times.
That's right.
Now I'm not sure how much Miss Ruffin netted. I don't know if she want to tell y'all. Yeah, go on, tell them what you about to clock on them real quick.
So let me see here. 12,000 this month. 12,000.
And the big thing about what reason why we telling y'all is like, yo, we not out here just teaching. We don't got this community just to be trying to tell y'all what to do. Yo, we really do this. Like we do this for real. Like, and that's what I want to put on y'all. Is like, I swear, it was a time I didn't even know what the hell was going on with mobile homes. The same way when y'all coming in here. And then now it's like, okay, 2, 3 years later, it's like, man, now I can teach people not to make mistakes. It's like, man, I wish I was doing bandit signs three years ago. I wasn't even doing bandit signs until this year. Miss Ruffin put me on doing bandit signs.
They work.
Man, what? Man, what? I would have spent 4,000 instead of 4,000 on Facebook ads. I would have spent 4,000 on on the guerrilla marketing. I would have gave somebody 1,000 to pass out 10,000 flyers. I would have gave somebody 1,000 to pass out 1,000 to put out 1,000 signs. You see what I'm saying? You don't know till you test. And then it's all about your marketing. You know, don't get me twisted. Facebook Marketplace, I spent uh maybe $2,500 on that 1 month. Oh, insane amount of leads. Insane. Still did deals out of it. You just got to be able to track back on what really worked. And when I look at it, it's like, yo, if I got a listing and I put flyers in a 5 mile radius around that listing, oh, that shit gone. That shit gone. I ain't even got to think about it. It's gone.
I want to also add to Brad. When you guys are starting out, I know how I felt when I started out. I knew that it worked, but I felt a little bit lost because you feel like you're out there on your own, but you have us here to answer your questions. But don't let other things distract you. Just stay focused. When, when you're doing these mobile homes, there's so many different avenues, so many different ways, so many different exit strategies, but stay the course with the wholesaling piece. Learn that piece, then move on to your next thing, then move on to another thing. Learn what you need to learn with the wholesaling. That is your foundation. and don't be scared. Just do it. You don't have to have it down pat, but study it. And then if the next thing is a fix and flip, or with Tamisha, if the next thing is um manufactured homes on land, whatever it is, but take one piece at a time. So if you're going to take 8 months and you're going to do nothing but wholesale and do that, and then the next month you're going to add something to your plate, but take a little bit at a time and stay focused. No squirrels, no shiny objects, and you can do it. Now is the time for you to do it. Don't be scared. Just be a dog. Just go for it. Go for it, and you'll succeed.
I love that, one at a time, because I'm telling you, when I first got started and I was just buying up shit, I was just buying up houses, not even doing my full due diligence on how much it's gonna cost, how much the damn. I'm just like, damn, 5,000. I'm about to spend that. I own a house, and then it's like, what am I doing? You feel me? It's like, no, I made more money with my very first deal by just somebody else who did all of that, and then I partnered up with them and sold it for them, and then I made 4,000 on that deal. It was way easier. You feel me? Way easier, less headache, no lot rent. Like, you know what I mean? And that's why I went back to the strategy that works. So my biggest takeaway, if anybody want to write anything down today, is repeat successful actions. Repeat successful actions. Stop trying to reinvent. Stop trying to redo shit. Because that's what I've done. Like, what am I doing? I'm like, yo, what the hell am I doing? Like, you know what I mean? You don't you don't want to get caught up being like, oh, I'm about to go do this now. Oh, I'm about to go. It's like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, don't do that, y'all. Just do what works. Do what works. If you made a thousand, $2,000 off off of something, do it 10 more times. Do it 10 more times, man. Do it 10 more times. I promise you, you're gonna be way happier about just doubling down on what really works. You don't want to get lost in the sauce. That's what it is. I've been lost in the sauce with this stuff before. Like, damn, why am I trying to do this? Why am I trying to do that? Why am I? And it's because I didn't compound on the knowledge. Okay, now I know how to wholesale. Now I know what this person need. Now I'm dealing with people with people who don't got the right titles. Now I'm dealing with, you feel me? I learned all about how to check on the taxes. Now I learned about the financing a little bit. I did one with financing. All right, now I'm working on one with land. Let me see how one with land work after I got the machine working for itself. It's like, yo, the machine got to be working for itself all day before you pop out into a whole new thing. It got to be working. Like, I got to be like, all right, I know for sure I'm getting this amount of listings a month. I know for sure I'm gonna be selling at least one or two of those a month on top of me maybe doing one of my fix and flips. You feel me? And then like I said, the biggest thing is, yo, do one fix and flip at a time if you won't even get into that, or just do the fix and flip and don't be worrying about trying to do nothing else, because your brain power, especially if it's just you ain't got no assistant answering your calls. You got to hear all these conversations. You got to, like, nah, just do one thing, man. Just do one thing,
Say
because you got to
so.
deal with the contractors. You got to deal with the buyers. You got to deal. It's like you'll start getting overwhelmed. It's like the only reason you overwhelmed is because you not taking massive action on one thing. You taking massive action just period with no type of direction. You don't want to do that. You want to actually be like, oh yeah, okay, I got this fix and flip thing down. Now I know I can do one fix and flip a month. And plus I got my contractors who gonna be able to come in, and they literally know if I send them the address, they go check it out, they give me the quote, boom, they I got the budget ready every time. They know I know they're not gonna do a bad job. I ain't gotta overlook over them, all that. Now I can focus on, let me try to throw a little wholesale in there one time. You feel me? After you done did about 4 or 5 of them in a, like, maybe you done did 2, 3 in a month. Now you like, all right, I got my rehab process down pack. I got how I'm selling them down pack. Okay, let me go into the wholesale. But that's why I always tell people do wholesale, because it's the easiest, least resistant thing that you can do. Is like, put the word out that Put the word out there. You'll buy a house from somebody, put it on the contract, re-put it back on the market, and sell it. You'll have no risk. You don't get it sold within those 30 to 60 days, however many days you put on the contract. You don't get it sold within that many days. Cool. You ain't lost a damn dollar besides some marketing dollars if you put it out there. And if anything, you generated new leads for whenever you do get the next one. So let's say you get something under contract. You done had a couple people come through there and they don't want to buy that. They don't like that. Boom, the deal goes sour. Now you're not under contract no more. Do you get another contract the next week or the next month? And then now you just resend that back out to all those people who actually showed real interest, but just didn't want that one. That's one thing I had to come to live with. Like, hey, everybody don't want everything. You know, you had to realize, I had to realize like, yo, this one person, they trying to shop, but I got to give them what they want, you know? Any questions from that? Any questions from what we was talking about just now, whether it was the bandit signs or what should you be doing right now?
No, I think I had some good advice over there when I just jumped in at the end, but yeah, it was pretty good stuff. Like I didn't think about actually going to the the pharmacies and stuff and dropping off signs there. That's actually a good idea. And then like actually like taking real massive action like you were saying. That's something I'm leaning in trying to do a little bit more, but I'm dealing with my job and everything. But like I said, taking massive action is what you got to do. You got to sacrifice. So
Yeah, you gotta take, man, bro. You gotta take super massive action just to bust out of that bubble. You feel me?
yep.
Because just being okay with doing normal or average,
Mm-hmm.
you're just gonna get normal or average results. You feel me?
Right.
I take it back to when I threw parties, right? I used to click up with the club owners. This might hit a little better for y'all. I used to hook up with the club owners, and they'd be like, okay, what do you need to work with me? And then we'll give you 50% of the door. And but I'll be like, yo, you gotta pay for security and you gotta pay for the marketing material. They'd be like, all right, cool. That sounds like a good deal to me. So boom, I'll be like, yo, I need 10,000 flyers. They'd be like, 10,000 flyers for what? I'll be like, how many people do you want here? They'd be like, I'll be like, what's the capacity of the club? They'd be like 500. I'll be like, okay. My goal is to get 1,000 to 1,500 people here. I want the fire marshal to come out. They'd be like, nah. I'll be like, okay. First of all, the only reason you took this meeting with me was because I got the proof that I can bring 1,000 people here. And how do you think I got those 1,000 people here? By talking to only 500 people? I had to talk to damn 10,000 people. I had to sit up in the mall. I used to sit up in the mall from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. passing out flyers, giving people hand stacks of flyers to take to schools, to take to fairs, take to events. Like, this is how much massive action. I'm the only promoter doing that. Promoting online, getting people to post it to their followers. And then by the time I done probably reached, let's say 20,000 impressions of people in the area, maybe 700 to 600 people come. You feel me? But I had to go against what they used to. They like, man, I'm only get like 500 flyers and just give them to all the right people. It's like, yo, I'm giving them all the right people too, and I'm giving them to random people. And I'm giving them to people who don't look like they wouldn't even go. Why? Because then they might get to talking to somebody who might want to go. And then they might talk them into going. And then guess what used to happen at the parties? Be people I done met randomly in the mall. They'd be like, hey, man, we just decided to come on out, man. I seen your flyer in the car. I was like, man, I'm coming out. And that's the type of action that it takes. That's why I was like, man, I put out 10 of them today. I don't feel like that was enough. I would need to be putting out 100. I need to be putting out 100 flyers a day. So even if my goal is 100 flyers, if I mess around and get 30, 40 of them things out there, I still beat any and everybody who out here putting bandit signs out. They only probably putting 30 of them out within 2-3 months. I'm putting 30 of them out in a day. Who gonna get the lead first? Me. I'm gonna get it. You know? Massive action. Massive action. Take the mat. Don't be normal no more. After this call, no more being normal, y'all. No more being normal. You got to throw that away. You got to go above and beyond and beyond and beyond. You feel me? Everybody else might go above and beyond, but you got to be the person that it got to almost get on people's nerves how crazy you going with it. Yo, you still passing out these things all day, or you still post? You keep posting these things. People got to almost be like, bro, you got to chill. Like, nah, see, now I know I'm getting somewhere. I got your attention. But I bet you, whenever there's somebody talking about mobile homes, you'll be the first person that come up. Even today, I was leaving the store today. Some people from the music industry was like, "Yo, what's going on, man? I'm trying to get like you. I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to do this, do the real estate mobile home stuff with you." So, bro, jump into the community. But it's crazy because they knew me only for music. You see what I'm saying? But that's how much action I took by putting it all over social media. Now they know this is what I do. You're gonna associate me with the mobile homes. You see my face, you see my brand. That's that dude do the mobile homes. I saw his face before. Where I don't know where, but I swear it was with mobile homes. They might not even know my name, but they're gonna know the face. So Tony, what's been going on with you? What your deal flow look like?
All right, so I have two potential deals I'm trying to work on right now. I got I got another call for another RV again. It's crazy. Actually, two RVs. One in on a park that I had already been working in before previously. I had did two deals with. They have an RV that they're trying to they want to get rid of. The owner of the park wants to get rid of because it was abandoned. But I gotta try to get it cleaned out first because it's really, really, really bad as far as trying to get in there and try to walk around. And then I another got another RV in Durham somewhere. It's I got a mechanic trying to come by and take a look at it to see what we can do to try to see what needs to be done on it, so I can see what kind of money I can get off of it. Um,
So two RVs right now.
yeah, two RVs and then another I'm still trying to work on this 3 bedroom, 2 bath mobile home that I'm trying to work on, trying to get them to sign the agreement on that one. I went to go see that on Sunday. I gotta talk to them again, try to talk them down.
Nice.
So that's
Nah,
what
that's
I'm
good. So, where did these leads come from?
bandit signs, all bandit signs.
Okay. Did they tell you which band design it was, or what?
Yeah,
Where?
they did. They were over there by one was over there. Um Actually they were both off the shoot by a gas station, and then one by dang, what's the other one at? They were both by a gas station, but like one of them was in a by off of like by a four-way, like off the highway, kind of like they could
Mm.
see it off of a post. It was on a post.
Okay, so yeah, you want to go back toward that way and double down and go 5 mile radius out. Every stop sign within 5 mile radius, you want to be hitting that area because obviously that area is saying something to you, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll double down. And that sounds good though. You got potential. So what's this RV? What's going on with the RV stuff? So you've been putting so those two under contract or no?
No, I'm trying. Well, pretty much the dude, he's pretty much on under contract. Just got to get him to sign. He's just trying to get me to get it sold because he's in a predicament where he needs money really bad, and he's so I pretty much got him. The other two, not yet.
He put
Well,
it on
the other
Facebook
one that actually
Marketplace
is. I'm
yet?
sorry, both of them are already. I got two of them on contract. The other one, that 3 bedroom, 2 bath, isn't under contract.
Okay. The RVs, those on Facebook Marketplace already?
No, no, not yet.
Yeah, I mean, true. You got to put them things on Marketplace if you got them under contract,
Yeah.
and to just put it up for a steal, bro. I mean, you got to think about it. RVs not as expensive as the mobile homes. You might want to just be like, sure, I'm cool with making maybe 1,500 to 2,000 on those.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna try to do for that one. But the other one is I know I can get more for it because it's in a better condition. It just needs to be cleaned out. I got to get it cleaned out first before I do anything with it. Because I can't even get in there and get like more pictures that I need to get out of it. Only thing I can really get is just the outside.
Is he leaving that to you, or did you tell him that he need to get it cleaned out?
I talked to him about it, but he's got his park manager he's having a hard time getting over there because he got a lot of other things he's got going on in that park.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean, you might, as long as you got it under contract, shoot, bro, you might want to, you might want to go ahead and get that thing cleaned out. See if somebody can go ahead and get in there and clean it out for about 100, about 250. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it's got like dog feces in there, man. That thing is terrible.
Yeah, man, ain't nobody about to buy that shit. You know?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's bad in there, man. So I'm gonna try to figure out who I can get to clean it out.
yeah. You got any cleaners on your roster right now, or you gotta start
I
promoting?
have a handyman, but not per se an actual person that go in there and clean it out. No, but
Yeah, you
he,
might want to hit Thumbtack, start hitting Facebook, say, hey, anybody willing to do a cleaning job? Anybody do cleaning? Man, they'll start spamming your ass. You feel me? But
yeah,
Thumbtack is a good resource for sure. You can find some people in your area who do cleaning and stuff, you know?
yeah.
Tamisha, what's going on with you?
No deals.
But you did go ahead and grab your bandit signs and now you know where to put them, right?
Yes.
How many bandit signs you got total?
Right now, I just bought a couple of them because I didn't know, I didn't want to buy a whole bunch and I didn't know what to do with them. Handwritten ones.
Right. So what type of number you think about? 10, 20?
Probably about 10 starting out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you know exactly the first places you want to hit. You want to hit high traffic spots. That way it makes sense. You just can't be putting them anywhere because you ain't got enough.
Right. So with the area where I'm talking about, where their Dollar Tree and that red light is, it's a very high traffic area. It's two schools behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's another stoplight. I mean, it's really all the same block, to be honest. Um, yeah, it's around the same area where I work, so it's pretty high traffic right in there. And then that one road is a road that people take to go to the highway.
You already got them wrote out?
No,
Yeah, so you need to go ahead and do that tonight. That's your action plan for tonight. Get them wrote out. That way by the time you get to work tomorrow, you can go ahead and be dropping them things off.
yeah,
You got your phone number you gonna use already?
yeah, I got a Google number.
Cool. That is cool.
Yep.
Miss Ruffin, what you thinking right now? You got anything else you want to express to the community?
No, not at this time. Well, I'll just say this to Tony. You mentioned your job. Pick one day on the weekend, whether it's a Saturday or a Sunday, and go early in the morning and do 4 hours. Within that 4 hour period, you can potentially put out 15 to 20 bandit signs. So if you do like get out there, it's about 6:30. The light is coming up 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30 to 10:30. There's nobody out there. You can get about 15 to 20 signs out there around that time of the morning. So try to see if you can do that to challenge yourself.
Okay, I will do. Thank you. I'll
You're
definitely
welcome.
do that.
Yeah, and after y'all put y'all signs up, take a couple pictures when you take the post the signs and put it in the community, just so we know that y'all working, you know.
Yeah.
Then it holds yourself accountable, you know. Hell, we can't get out there and do the signs for you. You got to get out there and bust your chops, you know.
Well, yeah.
If I'm telling you I'm doing 10, ain't no way y'all can't do 10. And I would that today wasn't even sign day. On sign day, I'm telling you, I'm trying to put 50 to 100 out minimum. Because I took the whole day to be like, yo, this is what I'm doing all day today. There's nothing else to do. This is what generates the leads, which generates the money. Mm-hmm.
I got one more question. How much do you think I should like put out for the ad for cleaning that the stuff up there. I kind of forgot what you had said as
I
far as
mean, you could just ask them what they think and then just be like, "Yo, listen." They might be like, "Yo, I need 500 to do this nasty ass shit." You know what I mean? Just keeping it real. I spent 600 one time when it was cat feces, dog
That's
feces. It smelled like it smelled crazy. It's on my Instagram. I had posted it not too long ago.
yeah,
Video of me when I walked in there and it was, bro, it was crazy, bro. Like it
yeah,
was like, bro, I said, I will not touch this. I will not touch this. Now the spot look like a whole nother spot. But I paid 600 for it. They got everything out. It was furniture and everything, and they got the furniture out, cleaned it all up, deep clean. It was like 600 I paid for that, bro. But I was like, bro, that's worth it instead of me getting in here and touching that stuff. I'm sorry.
yeah,
But I mean, you got some, I mean, I'm not telling you to go get no crackheads, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I'm not telling you not to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just,
yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, bro, you can find somebody out the streets who don't mind cleaning this, want a little job, a little 200, they might be able to do it. But remember, you get what you pay for. You feel me? So the
yeah,
communication ain't gonna be what you want it to be. Nigga might be in there drinking himself. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, so if you gotta, it's really on your budget. I don't know your pockets. But me personally, I'll
Oh,
be like, yo,
it's
I
low
know for
low right
sure
now though.
400 should get that spot. If you offer somebody 400 and they want to make 400 in a day, and then I'll make sure that they hauling everything off too. That's where the money gonna come in. You might get somebody to clean it and get it all out of there for 200, but then you gotta pay another somebody else 200, two
All
fifty just to haul it all the stuff off. So you
yeah,
got to think about it. That ain't no easy. That ain't no like, hey, come in here and just do a deep clean. Ain't nothing in here. It's like, bro, you about to touch doo doo. When they see that, bro, and that's an extra hundreds for talking about some doo doo. You feel me?
yeah,
There's an extra 100, 200 for talking about doo doo. And then especially if they got a team, they about to come in there with 4 people and try to knock that out within an hour or two. Bro,
yeah,
400. That's just being realistic. And remember, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. I don't know if you got family or friends who need some money right now. It's like, hey man, I can't just give you the money, but if you're willing to go over there and go clean this stuff off and haul it off, shoot you 300.
you're right.
You got to negotiate. It's just like negotiating for the deal. Like you got to negotiate for your work.
Bet. Yeah,
Yeah. So, just think about what your budget is. And then you got to let old boy know, like, hey man, I just spent X amount of dollars to get this thing clean so we can get it sold. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
might I might need to get a cheaper price, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah.
When the money come in, we could take it off of the money that come in, depending on who come and buy it. But you already had an RV and that shit set for how long?
Right.
How long did it sit for?
Uh, it's been there. He hasn't told me how long it's been there because they had just abandoned it. So,
I'm talking
it's
about your last one. Your last one.
oh, what you mean, like the last?
The last RV deal that you had that you talked about. Did you sell that one or did you let that one go?
I let that. Well, I didn't really let it go. The person she sold it underneath me. She,
See what I'm saying? You might get
yeah,
this shit clean. This dude running
yeah,
out. Man, you might have to ask him, hey, do you got a budget on cleaning this? I could get somebody to come clean it, but you got to pay. You,
yeah.
feel me? You got to negotiate. Like, hey, I got people wanting to come do a tour now, but I
Right.
mean, come on, man. I can't let them go in there.
Yeah, I
Can
talked to him about that. That's exactly how I said it though. Like it's just about them having the time to get in there though, because he's filled with a bunch of work he got to do for that whole.
That's why he gotta provide the bread. You feel me? Hey,
Yeah,
you don't gotta pay me directly. You can pay them directly. You feel me? I
right.
don't want no money off. I'm gonna make the money when I sell it.
You're right.
You gotta hit them like that. Cause sometimes some people be moving like that. It's like, man, listen, if that man got dog doo-doo in there, hey man, that man ain't in no rush. You feel me? He ain't motivated to sell. He want to make some money, but he ain't really motivated. Because if he was motivated, anybody in their right mind would have got it cleaned up before they even had you come over there.
Well, yeah, he told me it was already messy. It was kind of bad in there, but he said he hadn't really walked in there. That was the only thing. He ain't even been in there at the time.
He ain't paying attention to that. He do not care.
But he said he needs to get it moved though. That's the only thing. He wants to get it moved because he wants to put another RV in there.
Yeah, man, do that. Just tell him, Yo, I have no problem with making this thing shake. I'm gonna need you to just commit but when I get this person over here, you got to pay for it. And then what you need to be able to do on the back end, just in case he moving slow, you got to pay you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just in case he moving slow, you know? Cause just cause he say yeah, don't mean he gonna do it, you know?
Okay.
But you got to be thinking about it. You don't know these people, bro. So sometimes people get to moving weird. Like, man, I'm not trying to pay them $400 to do that. I could have did it myself. You the one wanting to rush. You know what I'm saying? So then
Right.
that well, all right, I went ahead and paid them. We'll take it out of the what you call it. You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
people want to be able to feel like that's why I say massive action. Like that's massive action. Like, bro, I'm getting it done regardless.
Right.
But if you can take care of it, take care of it. But if you act like you too busy for the world, all right, cool. I'll take it out the other bread. Then I can add an extra 100 or 200 on top. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. Hey, bro, the shit was 600. Now it's 600. I got 600 for that clean. Then I got my piece for it. Boom. I told you the same day. And told you the people, the same day the people was cool with cutting us a deal. But if they waiting to pay after we sell it, they want that. It's however you play it.
Right.
People love honesty though, man. Especially hard-headed people. They love some honesty. You just keep it real with them. Like, bro, come on, man. I
Well, these
got
people here, these people here I've already worked with though, so I feel like they gonna work with me regardless though.
right. Okay, so you got a little relationship, so they shouldn't have a problem paying for it. But just be ready
Yeah.
for it, just in case. You just don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think you'll be good. I think everybody be good. Tamisha knocked that out. Tony, you got those 200 there, man. You probably make you 3 bands this month, man, if you just move right.
Yeah. I'm
Move,
definitely gonna
move
try to
move
hold
right,
on.
move fast, be on it, get on it. Hey, this shit need to be cleaned out by this weekend,
Yeah.
posted by next week, sold by next week. That's how you got
Yeah.
to be thinking in your head. It might take a month.
Right.
The cleaning might take a week. But you need to be in your head like, yo, on it. I'm on it.
Right. Right.
What you was about to say, Miss Ruffin?
As we begin to wrap things up, I just wanted the group just to keep in mind for the folks in Florida that will be getting the hurricane tonight and tomorrow. So we want to just be mindful of them and keep them in our prayers. And then the folks in Western North Carolina that lost their homes and properties, keep them in your prayers. So I just wanted to come in to agreement with the group for that and for people for and their families.
I got two brothers out there, hard headed, don't want to leave. I don't know what they talking about, but I love them, and I can't make
So,
nobody do nothing they don't need to do.
has anybody heard from Danny?
We've been checking in on her. I just not too long shot her a text, so hopefully she hit me back. But at the end of the day,
I
uh,
spoke with
y'all send
her
a prayer up for
yesterday.
her, make sure she good.
She was not going to evacuate. She's in Fort Myers, but I'm not sure. This storm has shifted a bit, so I'm not sure if they did change their mind.
Yep. Well, we go from there, y'all. I hope everybody enjoyed this one right here. I'll throw the replay up inside the group. And yeah, man, take massive action. Whatever you've been thinking, that's what you're gonna do, man. Times it by 10. You say you want to do 1 deal a month, man. Try 10 deals a month. Maybe you'll fall short at 3 or 4 deals a month.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But when you think bigger, you begin to operate bigger, and you can start to see the things that what it's gonna look like when you start moving that way. But you'll never start moving that way till you start thinking that way. That's it. All start in the brain. It all start with a mindset. Well, all right, y'all. We're gonna go from there. To meet you, get those signs at work tomorrow. Get those signs done tonight. Get them out work tomorrow. Post it in the community. Tony, get on Thumbtack tonight. Make some inquiries. Post on Facebook. Do it all tonight. Do it all now. When we get off of here, do it all now. Don't be like, I'll do it. No, do it now. And then by tomorrow, things will start. You planted that seed tonight. You'll start seeing things come out of it tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. And once again, thank you, Miss Ruffin, like always. And y'all put a prayer up for Miss Danny out there in Florida, and everybody else out there in Florida.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a blessed night, everyone.
Thank
All
you.
right, y'all.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. Bye bye.